JSON server. This JSON API folder I'll send you. You can log in and check it if error. JSON API folder I am sending. If anyone have error, they can take this JSON API folder and they can download the JSON API folder. Get ready. We need to work on that. Okay, ready? So JSON server, hope you have taken. Go to the JSON API folder, open the CMD. In JSON API folder, open the CMD. After that, we will write here. We will write here. What will write? How to start the JSON server? Remember, JSON hyphen server space minus minus watch minus minus watch space minus no data.json file data.json space minus minus port space 1234 port number we can give. It will work properly. Okay, hope JSON server started. Your previous all components should work. Whichever the data we have implemented, reading here, there, all the every URL should work now. Posting part should work. Fetching part should work. So we are going to implement the time on where how to read the data from the JSON server using which one? Class component. Okay, using class component. For example, we have an item list. This item list is getting the data from the where? JSON server only. Item list is getting the data from JSON server. Okay, JSON server. Similar way, we can create a class. That class can read the data from JSON server. So let us go ahead and create a next file. We can create the next file. We can give the file name. Till class 3 we have reached. Okay, so create the next file or class 5.js. Oh, class 5 no, class 4. Class 4.js we can create. New file, class 4.js. Import React from React comma component comma component. Write a class my class 4 extends component. Inside this, we will be following a constructor. Constructor will have super and will create here one this dot state equal to this dot state equal to item list colon square bracket as a array. Item list we made as a array. Item list we made as a array. Now constructor is over. Render function will write. This render function will return a division id equal to height 500. Okay, ID 500. After that, H1 total items. This dot state dot item list dot length. For default, we can write below. My class 4. You can call this file in the app.js. Class 4.js. Here now. Hope it shows total items are how many? 0. Okay, so we can go here. To our class 4 file. Class 4 file is going to bring the data from the same server, localhost server. The localhost server, hope it's already started the server, and you are able to see here port number 123, and the array name is called item list. So from this URL, we should be able to get the data. So we will go here, and we need to write a function. We need to write a function. Function name is get item. Get item. We will write a fetch also you can use here because you are going to call directly. Fetch http://localhost:1234/item list dot then response.json dot then response.json. After that, next will be called item list or item array. This item array you have to update under the state. So for that, we need to call this dot data state. Inside that, we will be writing item list colon item array. So item array you are going to assign to where? Item list. Okay. So hope function is ready. Come down. Below we can use here. Yesterday we have used a function called component did mount. This is for what purpose? It execute on load. Once your page will get introduced, in that sequence is First, we'll execute the constructor. Let's clear that. So inside the constructor, I'll keep a alert. Call constructor. Constructor. We have to check the sequence. What is the sequence? Constructor, then did mount, did mount. Next, after that, render, render, render. Save the file and check once the alert what it says. What is the sequence? How many time alert is coming? No matter. We need to check which is the first alert, which is the second, which is the third. Sequence, hope we understand. What is the sequence? Look at here. First alert is constructor. Second alert is render. Third alert is component did mount. That is the sequence. Okay. First constructor executed. You created the variable. Second render will call. HTML will get ready. Render will call. HTML will get ready. Third component did mount will come. Component did mount will call your function. The function you have written. Component did mount will come. Component will did mount will call your function. Example, this dot get item. This dot get item. Now get item function. Get item function will bring the data from the server and give to whom? A state, and from a state it will go to the item list. And item list length we have below. Immediately as soon as the page will load, you will see below length of the elements. As soon as you will see below, the length of the element will come. Hope length is increased. On page load. On page load. See, if we go to some other component and come back, by default it will show you 0. After some time it will become a 3. So first HTML will execute, and after some time the 0 will convert into 3 once your component did mount will call. At this place we are going to run the for loop map function and print all the details. Hope the data is already available in the hook 4. In hook 4 we have similar mapping. Let me see once under the hook 4, or which file is that? No, item list is hook page 4. Hook page 4. In hook page 4, we have already similar things is written. Hook 4 file. In hook 4, we have already written no similar map function. No, this is not the hook 4. Hook page 4, what is that? Okay, 5, it's a 5. Yes. It's a 5. Under the component 5, we have written the similar thing. Including clear block, we can copy and we can place here. Item list dot map. You have to change here item list dot map. Delete you don't require here. You can delete the delete as of now. Let it with this many details. This is map function I have copied from the hook 5 page. Hook 4 we have written, from there I copied this. I'll share you this map to map, including the okay. So I have shared the chat. Please check that. Or now we are comfortable. No? We can write easily. Here I have changed item list. It was item, we changed to item list. URL is listing. Item should list here. Item list is not defined. Oh, how it will be item list here? This dot state dot item list. This dot state dot item list. This dot state dot item list. Getting data is coming. Now you can go to this file. You have already created one new item. New item page we can go and we can add a new item. Suppose call water bottle. Next after that price as a 20 rupees. Quantity will be 5 quantity. Item details. Cold water. Item photo. Okay, save item saved successfully. If I go to class 4, I can see one item is available here. In new item, if we save, it will go to where? JSON server. And from JSON server, it will come easily. Milk packet 25. 3 local mail. Copy image address, paste here. Class 4, if you go, it will display one more item in the last. This is happening based on JSON server. Your class is also able to communicate with the JSON server using class component and function. Okay, so for getting the list, right? After that, next using class component, if you want to delete, how to delete? Okay, we need to have button everywhere. Once you click on that, items will get deleted from the server. So using class component, how to do that? So this page is loading for how many people? This page is working for how many people? Okay, tool working. Here is the code. Check quickly. Okay, so now write a function here called delete. Delete book, delete item. ID we have to capture. I'll write it first. Delete item function. We have to create a button here. Delete. One click. Call the function. This dot delete item dot bind. This comma index. Write this button. Alert is coming. One click. The difference. Delete have no any difference. Map function has no difference. Only what we need to apply? This we need to apply. In front of function name, we need to apply the this keyword. Okay. So click on delete. See, hope you should get the alert. Zero ID. This ID is zero. How? This is one. What I am passing here? Index. No, index we can't pass. We have to pass info.id. Info.id. Because based on ID only you can delete from the backend server. So info.id we have to write. Getting the alert now, 0, 1, 2, 3. Now alert will be different. ID of the product. ID of your item that is coming from the JSON server. Okay, so when we click on delete, this will get removed from here. Let's go at this place. Get the URL. Item list. There should be where URL equal to item list slash plus ID. Import Axios on top. Through Axios, you have to send the request. Import Axios on the top. Okay, okay, imported the Axios on the top. Here in the beginning. Import Axios from Axios. Import Axios from Axios. Is it ready? Come down now. You have to send a request. Axios.delete. Inside you can pass the URL. Dot then response. Come below. Right here again. This dot get item. This is for what purpose? After deleting, it should reload the list. Delete is happening. See, delete happen. We can display a message once you click on delete. For some time it will say please wait processing. After that message will come item deleted successfully. So you have to create a message variable first in your state. Go to state and create a variable message colon empty. Okay. We can go here. Message variable is added. As soon as you click on delete button, you have to display a message, please wait processing. Now call here, this dot set state message colon please wait processing. Please wait processing. Now again we copy this line and we paste here in the last. Item deleted successfully. Item deleted successfully. Okay, so hope ready. Now you need to display the message in the last here. After H1, you can display the paragraph, put inside, align at the center, CNTR, and we can write here this dot state dot message. This dot state dot message. So button click, something else will come, and after button click, something else will come. Message will get changed according to need. Click on delete any button. Suppose I'll delete on water. It will show me water deleted, item deleted, message will also come. Please wait, after some time, item deleted. See how the message is changing. As soon as you click on button, you given the different content to message variable. What is the content? Please wait, processing. Once you click on delete button, first it will say please wait processing. By then, this request will go to backend. Backend will complete the process. After that, once it will come to this line, then the message will get changed again. Item deleted successfully. User experience will be better. Else user will click once, nothing will happen. Means process is going on. Again he will click. Again he will click. So indirectly he will say now my request. 4 5 request. Okay. That is the one way. Once you will click, then we can say, wait, it's a processing. Okay, hope ready. After that, next we have to work on properties in class component, how to use the property. Here you have seen the props that was based on functional component, right? This one was based on functional component. If it is a class component, then how the props will work? That one example need to understand. Hope no any error. Okay, so cool. We can create the next file. Next file will be till class 4 we came, class 5 and class 6. Two files you are going to create. Class 5.js and class 6.js. Two files we are going to create, class 5.js and class 6.js. Class 5.js. One more called class 6.js. Okay, class 5.js, class 6.js. Come to the class 6.js file. Import React component from React. Write a class my class 6 extends constructor super array render return division you can take the class name from the class 4 the company we have written no just now we have written the map you can take that one division from here because using the same class we can display the data here as well. Directly I use this delete button will remove from here. Info.name not info.name you have to write this dot props.name props.name this dot props.name this dot props.photo this dot props.price this dot props.details but question is where is the props we have not received anywhere at all. So props is nothing but inside your constructor you are going to receive as a props and props is list of properties it is going to wrote inside export default call my class 6. Once you complete, let me know in the chat. Okay, so hope ready. See, in this file, this is a class component. So whoever will call the class called my class, they have to send the list of property called a name, photo, price, and details. Four things they have to send. Why we have written this? Because props is the variable of this class. So we have written these dot props. And under this props, we are going to receive called name, price, photo, and many more. Okay. Come now to the class number 5. Under the class number 5, under the class number 5, they will be adding here called import react comma component write a class name is called my class 5 extends component export default my class 5. You have to import here my class 6 from the class 6.js file. Put it here. Okay, ready? Next, go inside. You can follow constructor super over as usual. Come down, right here, render function, return a division ID height 500. ID height 500. H1 React class component. React class component. Props example. React class component. Props example. Ready? Now what we will do? We have to call the child component. What is the child component? My class 6. Inside the my class 6, we have to send certain parameter. You can check here. You need to receive the name, photo, price, and details. So we can send from here name, Apple, price, rupees 300, 300. The error here. Name. Okay. Equal to is. Then photo. 1.jpg. If you have anything in public folder, you can write details equal to good. We have to call this component in. Now call under the app.js and set. Import class 5. My class 5. Sequence is it loading? Check now, loading or not? You have to call here class 5. Import my class 5. Okay, this is coming. Why it happened? Because we have not applied that clear block. Remember in the class 4 you have written clear block. This should be there in the last. Else overlapping will happen. Page load, data displayed. So how to class this? I think this is I have written wrong class now. ID height 500 or something else. Height 500. The spelling is wrong. T was not there. Let's look like this. Class 5 you confirm once. Then I'll show you the class 6. Check once class 5. If we check the class 5, now look at the class 6. Okay. Now, how many components? How many times you are calling this component? Only one time. You can copy those 3 4 times. Same component will call 3 4 times. So here also the concept remains same. Only while receiving the data you have used the constructor. Okay, while printing you have used this dot variable name dot property name. Equal 1, equal 2, equal 3, equal 4, 2, 3. Same item appear, not same item. Same component got reused 4 times. That is called reusability. You have written 1 times and you called how many times? 4 times. Okay. We'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow will be the last class for the class component. After that, Redux will be pending. Then we will enter in the Redux. Okay. So tomorrow, some more example will create based on class component only. And we'll get some more idea. Your practice will make you great. Keep in mind. कौन सा फाइल? जेसन फाइल, प्रोजेक्ट फाइल। ये स्टार्ट भी अभी फिक्स कर देते हैं।